Hi Libra, welcome to your May 2024 tarot reading. I'm Kate Smithcourse. I'm a Reiki master and a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for you. So if you are a Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising, Libra Venus, if you're interested in the Libra, welcome. All these messages are for you. So the first thing I want to say, Libra, is whoa. Whoa. I feel like some of you have been humbled either recently, or it might be something coming in the month of May that is quite humbling, because there's an energy of I want it and I want it now, but not getting it when you feel you were ready for it, or when you felt you were maybe deserving of it. The number 46 condenses down to the number 1, and ones to me are about new beginnings. So through this situation that made you feel like things were coming undone, maybe you found yourself in a state of depression or dealing with a lot of anxiety. Through this kind of cocoon phase, you're coming out as that beautiful butterfly, okay, to some type of transition, some type of new beginning. The message of this card says, the coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So it's time to separate yourself from something or someone in your life. And another thing that I heard, I can't remember if I already said this, but right before I started the reading, I had some phrases, some words coming in from spirit. One of them was feeling humbled, and then another one was not everything's about you. And so those are phrases that can definitely be hard to hear. But what I will say, Libra, is that you take it so personally when people do not agree with you at times, right? And I think that it just depends on the type of Libra you are. Whatever the situation that you're in is causing you to take a step back from this situation, from this person, because it feels like something is not going the way you had anticipated, and maybe you're taking it a little hard. So on a couple other cards that we have here, Wide Open and Sacred Pool. So Wide Open is number 42. That condenses down to the number 6. To me, the number 6 is about friendships, family relationships, the personal connections that we make. So it would not surprise me if this is around a personal connection in your life. And then you have Sacred Pool and Magic Stream. Magic Stream is 18, condenses down to the number 9. 9 is about change and transformation. So there's big water energy here. Or you could have a water sign that's like really significant and important in your life. I love this Magic Stream card because it feels like anything's possible. There's once this coming apart happens and kind of like breaking wide open happens, you're going to feel a sense of freedom. Things are going to start to feel more magical. You're going to get to the point where you're wanting to give up, you're coming apart, you're feeling completely undone, and then things start to flow. All right, you're starting to find the flow. So just a quick message with this number 42 card, Wide Open. It says, you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. I feel like a lot of you are, like your love language is gifts. So I wonder if you are receiving a big gift or if you are giving a gift. And it could be both. And it doesn't have to be necessarily something huge, but it could also be something that you've been setting an intention for this Taurus new moon. Because it is conjunct Jupiter, this is like, I'm ready for big things. I'm ready for big things to come in my life. And it's also conjunct Uranus. So it's like I can make the changes that I need to accept these things into my life. And it's also sextiling Saturn, which keeps it very real. You can't keep and attract more than you believe yourself worthy of. So I feel like you're doing some type of deep dive here into your sense of worthiness, what you're deserving of. The dynamic of a relationship in your life is really changing. It's going through some type of transformation. And the number 47 card, Sacred Pool, says, the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. So it's like when you start implementing these certain changes in your life, when you shift that mindset, that's when things start flowing, like that Magic Stream. And then the Magic Stream card says everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. So it's like really picking up on how somebody else is feeling about you, and it might not be what you expected from them, which could be why it hit you so hard. So this could be good or bad. Maybe you're finding out that somebody has feelings for you. Or it could also be that you're finding out that you've been putting in all of this time and attention towards somebody and they're not reciprocating those feelings. So another strong message here is one of reciprocity. So this is from the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle, and this is number 18 again. So the number 18 could be very significant for you, Libra, or also the number 9, because I feel like you're going through some type of big change, transformation, transition. So yeah, like this card says, reciprocity. It's important to know and recognize what situations, what people are not giving back, right? If you're a very generous person, is there somebody who is completely draining you? This card says you must find balance in acts of giving and receiving in all ways, but in particular in your give and take with the earth. You must learn to reciprocate. The duality aspect is giving and receiving, acceptance versus rejection. And if you like to work with crystals, the crystal companion for this card is Larimar, and the plant companion is poinsettia. So I think that that's really cool how this one goes into crystal and plant companions to go with the card. So maybe working with the energies of those crystals or those plants. But I also love how it talks about reciprocity with the earth too. We're in springtime. Things are coming into bloom. Are you planting a garden? Are you setting intentions while you're planting your garden? Like, are you doing some things so that you can harvest food from it? Or are you also thinking about the bees and the maybe the birds that are coming to visit you? So there's a deep connection of you becoming more thoughtful about maybe the way that you're interacting with nature and how you can be giving back, whether it's to the animals that are around your house or even in a spot that you find out on a trail while you're hiking or something, where it feels like you're able to give back to that location in some type of way. I almost feel like you're giving some type of offering to Mother Earth. And then the tarot cards that I want to talk about, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And this card says indecision, hesitancy, anxiety, too much information, no right choice, truth revealed. A decision is kind of being made for you. I feel like something needed your attention, you needed to make a decision on something, but you were stalling so long that things are just happening for you. We also have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and it says delays, blocks, lack of passion, lack of energy, hesitancy, creative blocks. So I do feel like this has been your energy recently, where it was like delay after block after block, and things felt like they were just very hard to handle. But now you have the Nine of Cups coming in, and this is wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, success, achievement, recognition, and pleasure. These are your blessings coming in. This is what you've been wishing for, hoping for, coming to fruition. It feels like you were in a situation where there were a lot of delays, a lot of blocks, and now things are finally starting to flow in for you. This feels very good. And I do feel like it's happening quite quickly. It's like, it felt like there was no movement, and now like everything is happening super suddenly, one thing after another coming in for you. It does feel good. However, I do think that there is some kind of like grief or getting over things not happening the way that you had expected them to, okay? You've got to, I'm hearing you've got to get over yourself. Because it was like you're grieving over the loss of what you were expecting a situation to be. You need to come to terms with the reality of something. There's a lot of really beautiful things in your life right now. And whatever the situation involves, there is beauty in it, but you've got to get out of your head, right? And then the Devil card. You know, this can be about addictions. So you might be suffering from some kind of addiction or some type of thing that feels like it just binds you, something that you feel like you can't get out of. And sometimes that is the anxiety and the depression. Maybe for some of you, it's something more physical. Maybe some of you have a food addiction, a gambling addiction, an alcohol addiction, whatever it is for you. Some of you are smokers. It's like, I just can't kick this. And I feel like you're really beating yourself up about this. So that message is just for some of you. I feel like there's another message here of some type of contract coming in. So I feel like some of you are possibly going to be signing some type of contract, but if it's some type of loan, like the interest might be higher than you were wanting. I feel like there's some level of kind of like disappointment here, or it could also be the relief of the disappointment, like things didn't happen on my timeline. But then there's the humbling aspect of it of things aren't going to happen on your timeline, right? Things are going to happen when they're supposed to in divine timing. So that could be where the humbling message comes in. But I hope that this reading resonated for you, friends. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can book on www.crystallizewithkate.com.